Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Tokyo School Life. Last time, we've had quite a time with Kami Pro, and something happened to Sakura. Now we're going to wonder what exactly happened to her as we go in to our exciting episode. As we jump into our 13th intermission, like so. So here we go with our next exciting episode of Tokyo School Life, already in progress. So as you can tell, the gang is worried about Sakura, and I can tell my character is a dog. Even though my character should really be, a strawberry. Because Ichigo in Japanese also means strawberry, as well as one. So everybody was worried about Sakura, and she's apologizing for how much she's been missed. So she only had a few seconds just to talk to the gang, and as you can tell, well, this is a big snag. We're now at the hospital in Kyoto that Sakura is staying at. We apply to see her and wait our turn at the front desk.
まったくあの子はお見舞いには来ないでいい。みんなで観光を楽しんできてください。なんて。
You're very blunt there, but I can understand your sentiment.
さくらちゃん抜きで楽しめるわけがないよね。
Yeah. In the end, she couldn't return to Tomoe Dormitory before the field trip because the examination was dragging on. Thanks to some good luck, well, not exactly good luck, but the location of the field trip is Kyoto, where Sakura is hospitalized. We decided to come visit Sakura during our free time. When we told that to Sakura, she responded against it in the chat earlier, but hospitals have a particular smell. I guess it may be the smell of disinfectant. I remember being really scared of this smell when I was a kid. We showed our school IDs and get granted entry passes to the hospital. We go up to the elevator to Sakura's room on the 7th floor. We show our passes at the nurse station and the nurse tells us where the room is. Karin knocks on the door of the room.
Hi, どうぞ。
I hear Sakura's voice for the first time in a while and get nervous. She sounds healthy, but her room is a single-person room. Everything's neat and clean. I notice a pile of manga at her bedside. If it wasn't for that, I probably would have thought I went in the wrong room for an instant. Sakura?
申し訳ありません。好きだと言ってくださった長い髪、切ってしまいました。
Well, I noticed that too.
さくらちゃん、それ、どうしちゃったの？治療が邪魔なので思い切って、あまりお見せしたくなかったのです。
That wouldn't change anything about you, dear.
あんたね、まさかそれが嫌で見舞いに来なくてもいいなんて言ったわけ
？Easy now, Karin. Easy now.
いいえ、そういうわけではなく、せっかくの京都旅行の機会を私のために使っていただくなど申し訳ないと。
You know, if it was anybody else, they would have done the same thing in your shoes. Swore against it, yet we would come by and see them.
水臭いこと言ってんじゃないわよ。私たちは家族でしょ。そういう気遣いがむしろ腹立つわよ。
She may be angry, but she speaks volumes of truth.
そうだよ。さくらちゃんがいないと僕たち寂しいよ。
You're lonely. Grayson. Yeah, yeah. I nod enthusiastically.
ありがとうございます。私は過保者です。
Oh, and also Sakura, I think your short hair also looks cute.
同じショートカットなのに僕より似合ってるのずるいと思うな。
Yes, I said it like this. Your hair also looks cute.
ありがとうございます。葵とさくらの可愛さはタイプの違う可愛さなんだから気にすることないのよ。
True. Sakura finally smiles again. I sigh in relief. For a while, we talk about recent happenings.
神社にね、野良猫が住み着いたんだよ。親子でお社の縁の下にいるの。子猫ふわふわなモコモコで可愛いのよ。
And I start to think about my cats. Pharaoh, or as I like to call her, Little Miss. I start to think about her. Because she is just fluffy. And whenever she meows, I just call her Brat. You know, I usually play with cats like that. Masaki, I don't mind giving him a back scratch every now and then. Feral, she really is a brat, but she's cute. As for Caramel, Caramel is a thing sometimes. Usually he's getting chased by Go Lion. The ghost cat I befriended some time back. Yeah, I could have called it, Go Lion, short for Ghost Lion. Yes, I called the ghost cat Ghost Lion, but Go Lion for short. Cat didn't try to touch them. The mother's cat scratched her.
育児中の親猫は警戒心が強いと言いますものね。
Yes, there's a thing about, cuteness and then getting your hand scratched by, a mama cat. No, don't do that. Oh yeah, Karin did a concert in Akiba. Aoi and I went to see it.
人いっぱい集まってすごかった。面白かったよ。
Her eyes are sparkling.
まあ、それほどでも。さくらも早く体直して見に来なさいよね。
True.
はい、ぜひそうしたいですね。 味気なくて温泉のご飯が恋しいです。
There's a reason why I don't like hospitals or nursing homes. It's not because you're just in there, but it's like you feel paralyzed. You can't do anything. When my mom was in the hospital, throughout like the last quarter of 2014. Well, first she was in the hospital because of she had a heart. I think it was a heart attack or something like that. I'm pretty sure her heart had something to do with it. I pretty much was in the dark about what to do. That means I lost interest in trying to do Let's Plays. I lost interest in doing my novels and whatnot till I saw her. It's hard for me to see her like that. I hated nursing homes more because they go back to when my grandfather was alive. Well, my grandmother passed before my grandfather. They put him into a resting. They put him into a nursing home, and they treated him so terribly. It's like it just made me so pissed off. It just pissed me off to no ends. And when they treated him so bad. He basically died of heartbreak because he couldn't live out his wife, my grandmother. And then going back to before my mom, after she got out of the hospital, they had to put her into a nursing home because we were basically 2 people short in our house. So technically, it was just me and my cousin. And that's about it. Me and my cousin. The old man was in the hospital. My mom was getting out of the hospital, and she was in a nursing home. And there was nothing wrong with her. There's nothing wrong with her. It was all mental. That was the thing. There was nothing wrong with her. But we put her in there because, well, technically, I myself could not do everything during the day. And the old man, since he was in the hospital, he was undergoing a surgery for his shoulder. So it's like 2 things in one. So I'm like, okay, you're gonna do this and that, that sort of thing. It's just hard. And the fact that we got Mom out of the hospital, trying to basically get her back to where she was before. And medication, the constant medication that we have to basically get in rotation, like every so often, like every 3 or so weeks. Because medication is about 3 or so weeks. I have to order the medicine and whatnot. It's a thing, but like I said, what we want to do is we want to get Mom back to where she was doing before. Get her back into at least doing something, not just nothing. Just the whole month up until, the whole year up until now. Like I said, 2015 was very hard on me, family-wise, because of that. We had many fallouts, but not many. And I think the most that took its toll on me when I was basically purifying the house of evil spirits. That took a lot out of me, so therefore I'm like, I just don't have the energy I used to have. Plus I was doing, Let's Plays and whatnot. A lot of things happened. But the only reason why I just didn't want my mom to be in that nursing home any longer was because of that. I did not want her to die the same way. I wanted to get her out as soon as we got the chance, as soon as everything was balanced back out, we got her out.
ど。
You brought a marmalade sandwich.
本当ですか？ありがとうございます。食べてもいいか後で確認しますね。
Make sure it's properly wrapped here. Sakura's replying as usual. Doesn't seem like she's doing that poorly. And when I remember how worn out she looked at Kami Pro compared to how she is now, I feel relieved. Still, I can't just leave things from hanging from that day. Excuse me. I speak to Sakura with determination. Excuse me. Sakura, I'm sorry.
はい。突然どうしたのですか？
The reason your condition got so bad is because you pushed yourself too hard, right? If only I had watched more carefully.
ああ、いえ。これは無理をしたとかそういうことではないのです。
Then what? Sakura? Sakura exchanges looks with Karin and Aoi. Aoi looks down and Karin stares at me.
ごめん。本当に悪いんだけど、ちょっとだけ席外して。
What? Wait, what do you mean?
後でちゃんと話すから。だから今だけお願い。先に下に行って待ってて。
Karin's expression doesn't look like she's trying to pick on me. It looks like she was suffering just to say it. Sakura, I'll come back again. I wave to Sakura and leave the hospital room ahead of the others. They're late. It's been 20 minutes now. I keep staring at the floor indicator light on the elevator. The two of them haven't returned. What on earth are they talking about? From Aoi and Karin's expressions, it doesn't seem to be anything fun. Being alone at a time like this, I can only think of bad things. Why won't they let me listen? It's frustrating being the only one left out. I know that feeling all too well. I thought we were all family at Tomoe Dormitory. The elevator descends from the 7th to the 1st floor. The two of them might be on it this time. The elevator door opens. Oi! Karin! I start to ask them what happened, but then I notice something out of the ordinary. Oi! Aoi takes one look at my face, then runs toward the exit of the hospital. Karin, what happened?
ここじゃ人が多いわ。一度ホテルに戻りましょう。葵、落ち着いた？ごめん、もう大丈夫。
We transfer from the train to the bus and return to the hotel. Along the way, Karin kept trying to calm down Aoi, so I still haven't heard what happened. I've got a really bad feeling about this. My heart's pounding. So then, what happened? What'd you talk about? Why was Aoi crying? Karin looks me right in the eyes. I know she's hesitating, but what about? What is she trying to decide?
前にも一回聞いたけど、あんた、さくらのこと家族じゃなくて女の子として好きなのよね。
Huh?
からかってるんじゃないわよ。真面目な話をしてるの。だからあんたも真面目に答えて。
Yeah. I like Sakura as a girl. I like her romantically. What is this? I'm embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed.
あんたこのまま何も知らずに国に帰るつもりはない？
What?
さくらとのことはひと夏の綺麗な恋の思い出にしてこれで終わりにする気はないかってこと。カリンちゃん、そんな言い方。
Oh, I get what she's saying. Since my character is only staying for two months. This is during the summer. He's gonna leave. It's gonna be like, wham bam, thank you, ma'am. I done fucked you, I'm out. One night stand, that sort of thing.
その方がお互いのためってこともあるでしょ。
What do you mean?
あんたもうすうす察しはついてるんでしょ。
You're not telling me anything! You're just going around questions. Could you please tell me? Kayan's words sharply cut into my heart like a knife.
私と葵はさくらと付き合いも長い。家族として最後まで関わるって決めてる。でもあんたは無理しなくてもいいのよ。
I try to reply saying it's not overdoing it, but my words got stuck. Just like in real life.
明日も見舞いに行くから、それまでにどうするか決めて。君はさくらちゃんの味方だよね。
I'm left alone in the hotel lobby. You're not leaving me much choice there. I can't sleep, just like in real life. I roll around in my futon. I can hear hearty snoring all around me. All the other guys in the room are already sound asleep. I check the clock on my smartphone. It's already 2 a.m. It's not the humidity that's keeping me up. The hotel air conditioning works well and it's pleasant despite being a summer night. I keep replaying Karin's words again and again in my head. Karin was implying I should forget everything and go back to my country. I don't have to force myself to be with her. At first, it sounds like she was saying something mean. Even though we lived day by day together in Tomoe dormitory, calling each other family, in the end, I'm left out. But this is her way of being kind. Even I know that much. Sakura's condition must be no laughing matter. Enough to make Aoi cry. Enough that she thinks it would be a burden on me to hear it. This must be a life or death situation. My chest hurts. Feels like I'm being squeezed under my shirt. Karin was right to ask me to prepare myself. I don't know how to answer. The disturbance I felt at that moment is proof that I have every intention to take that burden on. So frustratingly difficult. I like Sakura. I like her so much, I'm beside myself. But could it just be a calculated, fickle feeling? To the point that I wouldn't want to hear something so serious? Is that what Karin meant by a casual feeling or a fleeting summer love? I don't want to think that's all it is. But what's the truth? I don't understand my own feelings. I have no confidence. finally getting sleepy. Sakura, don't look at me like that. Smile.
で、ここにいるってことは気持ちが固まったってことでいいの？
Yeah. There was something wrong with me yesterday. I was so disturbed that I was only thinking about my own feelings. But at dawn, I finally realized, and I thought of Sakura's face. This is actually really simple. I want to see Sakura smile, so I'll get involved. Silly.
そう。ならいいわ。さくら、あんたと二人で話がしたいってさ。
Okay. Did I go by myself to the same room as yesterday? Not likely.
どうぞ。
Hey, Sakura. Good morning.
はい、おはようございます。
Sakura closes the manga she was reading and puts it beside her bed. We both try and let the other speak and stay silent. I should be the one to speak first here. I want you to tell me about your condition. I said it very straightforwardly, but I intend some subtle implications as well. I think Sakura understands that. Sakura casually takes a deep breath.
私の体には次元爆弾が埋まっています。時計の針が進むごとに少しずつ体を蝕んでいき、いつか爆発する爆弾が。
That's your disease.
はい。手術をすれば完治も見込めますが、成功の可能性は高くはありません。
And if it fails? Sakura says nothing and shakes her head.
だから私は手術を遅らせてもらいました。お薬で体をだましだまし、なるべくその時が先延ばしになるように。
That time, in other words,
だから私が倒れたのはあなたが悪いわけではないのです。ただその時が来た、それだけのことです。
Sakura smiles faintly. My heart grinds. I thought I wanted to see Sakura smile, but this heartbreaking expression isn't what I meant.
ああ、そんな顔をしないでください。もう覚悟はできているのです。侍は死ぬことを恐れません。
That Saigo-chan's well-known line. Sakura says it jokingly, but her face doesn't look like she's joking around.
私はカリンさんと葵さん、それにあなたという素敵な家族を得られました。だから心残りはないんですよ。
I want to rip my chest open. I'll do anything for Sakura. I want her to smile genuinely, from the heart. Really, absolutely nothing. You can say anything.
そういえば成就院行けませんでしたね。
Kiyomizu Data Jojin, a temple here in Kyoto with strong connections to Saigo Takamori. When we decided to go on a field trip to Kyoto, Sakura and I promised we'd go there. We go here.
行きたいと言ったら私を連れ出してくださいますか？
Sakura laughs as if it was a joke. Don't make that face! Let's go. Aoi and Karen will help. Let's go to Jojun right now. Japan's former capital, Kyoto. During the Meiji Restoration, it was relocated to Tokyo, a city which long flourished as the capital of Japan. In Japan, when it became the Middle Ages, things were mostly managed by samurai families. Even so, a rare double-layer authority continued as the imperial family still had some influence. And since the Emperor of Japan lived in Kyoto, it naturally became a cultural center in Japan. As a reflection of that long history and tradition, Kyoto has many historical temples and landmarks remaining that are designated as World Heritage Sites. You could say Kyoto is a living witness to Japan's history. Because if you flip the letters around, you get Tokyo. Kyoto is Tokyo if you flip the letters around. Kiyomizu-dera is one such temple with a long history. It looks like she's about to cry at any moment. We can't waste much time though. The hospital wouldn't just discharge Sakura and let her go this far away. So we told them a friend had come to visit and we were going to go talk in a nearby cafe, which somehow got them to let her outside. Aoi and Kaden got Sakura out that way, and then passed the baton to me. To avoid any physical strain on Sakura, we took a taxi from there straight to Kiyomizu-dera. It looked like it was going to rain since this morning. I thought Kiyomizu-dera would be full of tourists, but thanks to the weather, the people are sparse. Then rain gently pours down from the gray sky. God damn it! I only have one umbrella. I'm also clumsy, I totally forgot. Should have borrowed another umbrella from Colin or Aoi. We have no other choice, so I tipped the umbrella over to Sakura to keep her from getting wet. Not the first time. Doesn't matter for me. If you get wet, it'll be trouble. Sakura comes right up against me. Our shoulders are close enough to touch. My heart immediately skips a beat. Sakura also blushes and looks down. She must be embarrassed too. Seeing that makes my heart beat even faster. But by the way, the Japanese expression that to jump down from Kiyomizu's stage is about Kiyomizu-dera, right? You're supposed to say this expression like, do something with the intention of jumping from Kiyomizu's stage. It means to give it your all.
清水寺の本堂に高い舞台があります。江戸時代にはそこから飛び降りて生き残ると願いが叶うという民間伝承があったそうですよ。
Surely you're not thinking about doing that. So it wasn't just a figure of speech. They really did jump.
一般の観光客は皆さんそちらが第一のお目当てだと思います。
No. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, and nope. But for us samurai maiden freaks, Jojuin is the main attraction.
聖地巡礼ですね。
Sakura smiles happily. Right before the Meiji Restoration, Japan's backbone was split between the two warring factions. The Sabakuha, who tried to support the Edo shogunate and compete with foreign countries, and the Kinoha, who sought to abolish the shogunate and start a new administration under the Emperor of Japan. Once again, going back to Way of the Samurai. Under the guidance of the priests of the Kinoha, Gisho, Jojuin became sort of a hangout for the important figures of the Kinoha. Together, the person Saigo-chan is modeled after, Saigo Takamori, was one of the patriots of Kinoha. All of this is just knowledge I got from watching Samurai Maiden, though. So anyway, Jojuin appears as an important location in Samurai Maiden 2. It's the secret meeting place of the Kinoha. Also, it's the stage for Saito-chan's destiny. We walk the grounds of the shrine for a bit and come to the gate before Jojuin.
ここが細胞ちゃんが成明国に死を知らされた場所なのですね。
Sakura sighs as if she's deeply moved. The ruler of the Satsuma domain at that Lord time was Lord Shimazu Nari Akira. During the upheaval of the switch from Edo to Meiji period, he was a wise ruler who looked into the future as he introduced the latest technology to the Satsuma domain and discovered many talented people. Saigo-chan was also a youngster promoted by Lord Nariakira. He was her life mentor and someone she admired greatly. However, Lord Nariakira faced a sudden death at a young age. Saigo-chan heard what happened at this spot in Jojuin, and at one point in her despair, she decided to follow in his footsteps. Some people probably dismiss this as just something that happened in fiction. But when you encounter a work of fiction that can change your life, it can fascinate us. That sounds wrong. But when you encounter a work of fiction that can change your life, it can fascinate you much as reality, or maybe even more. That us should not be there. It can fascinate you much as reality, and even more. So in a way, this is something that actually happened to us.
中には入れないんですね。
And listen to that rain, it's starting to make me drowsy for some reason. Get this, take it! Jojuin's gate is firmly closed. God damn, I hear rain and start falling asleep. It's open to the public during May and November, though. Let's come again then. Sakura doesn't respond to my invitation. Instead, to be able to imagine the inside of the Jojuin, and to remember how Saigo-chan looked, she closes her eyes and concentrates on her imagination.
ありがとうございます。本当に来られてよかったです。
Sakura's smile is too fleeting. Seems transparent, as if even now be melted at any moment. I was afraid of that. You said you're prepared. Saigo-chan wouldn't say that. It's probably too forward of me to say this. I decided I'll be with Sakura until the end. You read the newest issue of Weekly Clap magazine, right? A samurai doesn't fear death. Saigo-chan's catchphrase is the epitome of the ideal samurai warrior, who would live their life like a battlefield, prepared to lose their life for the sake of their lord. But the one she served had passed away, and she had decided to do the same. That's what happened up to this month, and it's the climax of the latest volume. After that, in the serialized comics, Saigo-chan tried to die, but in the end she didn't. Saigo-chan will continue her long journey, with the remainder of her life meaningless granted to her. And after interacting with many people, finally Saigo-chan came to her own conclusion. That was in the issue released yesterday. Saigo-chan resolved to accept upon herself the ideals of Lord Nari Akira, and to devote her life to the peace of the common people. At that moment, the meaning of catchphrase she had used all this time had gotten turned upside down. A samurai doesn't fear death, but only if that death is for a great cause. A meaningless death is what is detestable. And that's the reason why I don't go to funerals. I go by this statement. Samurai Maiden is the story of Saigo-chan's growth. Saigo-chan was saying to live life to the fullest until the end without giving up. That's what I think. I finally get a look at my character for some reason. Sakura's body shivers. Sakura?
私はバカです。
Sakura!
私は三国一の大バカ者です。自分のことが憤らしくてたまりません。
Sakura's words heave from her body.
私は死を受け入れていたわけじゃない。ただ単に自分の人生を本気で生きていなかっただけなんです。
Sakura's crying.
傍観者でいれば傷つかないで済むという姑息な打算です。こんな簡単なことに今頃気づくなんて。
Sakura!
私死ぬのが怖い。生きていたいんです。
What am I doing? I thought I wanted to make the girl I like smile, and yet she's crying so much. Sakura, you won't die!
なぜそんなことがあなたに言えるのですか？
I don't care about logic! Sakura, you won't die. I won't let you die!
そんなのめちゃくちゃです。
I decided to believe it. So Sakura, believe in me! Are we gonna quote Gurren Lagann now?
ひどい人です。あなたはひどい人です。こんな。 私
I embrace Sakura tightly around the shoulders. Sakura continues crying without caring about people watching until she runs out of tears, until the rain washes them away. So I think at this point, it is only fair that we actually stop here at this juncture. For when we come back, and I do mean when we come back, we are definitely going to see what's going to happen afterwards when Tokyo School Life returns right after this.